I grew up in Lincoln, Nebraska, a good Midwestern town. You know, as I was growing up, I had two brothers, and really sports kind of got me out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Ended up going to University of Richmond and was kind of just your normal college student playing sports. Got an opportunity to play professionally afterwards. In about 2005, I actually got an opportunity to move to Louisville, Kentucky to start some companies. And so really I say, you know, what we're doing now and that opportunity allowed me to learn. An unfortunate event kind of happened on a Tuesday morning. I was at actually a Bible study. And then on Wednesday, I found out that the same person who was leading my Bible study actually had embezzled about $500,000 over the last 2 years. That kind of created a lot of feelings in me, you know, trust and how can I be doing business with someone, and really kind of spurred the desire to start ProviderTrust. The idea that we can create a company that helps eliminate fraud and abuse from healthcare, realizing that fraud happened in a company that I had worked in before, and how that could impact you, not only just from a company standpoint, but from a personal standpoint. I think you create this healthy culture that allows people to use their gifts and their talents to really thrive. And ultimately, if you have people in your organization who are thriving, who are healthy, they could then better take care of the patients. And so, you know, firsthand, I saw what fraud does to me. I mean, I literally destroyed my health and had to go to specialists around the country to have it restored. So my hope is that by eliminating this fraud from healthcare, we could then have healthier people that then are taking care of people who are sick.
For me personally, the way that comes to life is when I think about who we protect in healthcare. It's some of the most vulnerable individuals, it's some of the most vulnerable populations across the United States.
There's a study that we found that Johns Hopkins did on what is the impact of bad actors in healthcare. It's a fascinating study, and unfortunately, it shows that minorities are disproportionately seen by those bad actors and therefore receiving not the greatest care.
It's people that are typically lower income. They're more likely than not to be disabled. They're more likely than not to be non-white. They're more likely than not to be under 65 and potentially even duly enrolled in Medicaid.
If we can help resolve, solve, or prevent that, that is a great thing that ProviderTrust in its own little way can contribute.
When I think about the profile and the demographics of that person, that's a person that needs somebody to take a stand and needs somebody to speak for them. And the work that we get to do at ProviderTrust is to actually give that person a voice to say, when I go into a hospital, or when I need care, I can trust that the person or the organization that I'm going to and putting my livelihood in their hands, I can trust that it's safe, and I can trust that I'm protected as an individual in this country. That's what that means to me. I get the chance every day to come to a place and work to deliver that vocation to help protect the people that might not be able to protect themselves.
You know, what gets me excited about today is the same thing that got me excited to start ProviderTrust, which is to create an amazing culture where we could serve our clients in a really creative and innovative way. Healthcare is always changing, and there's lots of unique ways that we can make our clients' lives easier. Being able to change lives both through our applications and in our organization.